Are you guys ready? Sue, come. Good job. Sit. Sue, lay down. Good boy. Minnie, ready? Okay, cutie, let's go. Lay down. Good girl. So the whole idea of commands is holding attention and them to apply, like activate, if you will, when you need them in real life situations. I, as a guy who works with problem behavior cases, I use these commands as an offset to do, I guess, 3 things. Number one, give the dog something to do when they don't know what to do and achieve a level of focus, right? So if they're kind of meditating on, let's say they're down here, that helps them kind of think of one thing instead of multiple things, which is what causes reactions, anxiety, impulse control problems. Second is by doing that, you're creating a replacement behavior and a level of focus that can actually be a reconditioned response to an overstimulated, overreactive one to, again, curb reactivity, greeting issues, impulse control problems. And the other one is giving the dog direction and saying, hey, I mean this command. I want you to do this for the duration of time we need it, more than you want to overreact. It implies that you feel stronger about the situation, not in a demanding, aggressive way, well, maybe demanding, but in a very specific way where they don't have to worry because you are really meaning it. And that's the whole point of why I make my clients implement training, not just when they're, here in a forest or they're in public, when their dog's going to react or when the guest comes over. It's got to be a lifestyle for a while. It's got to build like a muscle. This focus where I tell my dog to lay down, they should have that implied duration, right? They should just be able to stay because I put time into it. Sue a lot better because there's more needed as a puppy. Minnie, she's old, she's a little dog. I just taught her in real applied settings, so she have to remind her once in a while. And that's what it is. When I'm coming closer, when I see him looking away, it's me getting the attention back. They're not perfect. My dogs need work too. I practice every day with them. But I do want to show you that you don't have to say stay. I don't have to say watch. They've learned that if they check in, they, as we know, it's stay in their command until I say something else to do or I release. They can trust that this is all they need to be concerned with. And I'm building those 3Ds, duration, right? We've been here for 2.5 minutes. They're holding their down. Distance. There's a limit to it, but they should be able to trust that these commands apply when I'm not standing right over them or holding a leash, or, even when there's distractions closer to them. And that takes practice with close range, short leash work, long leash work, dropping leashes, proofing in all different situations. So we're building the D, right? The distance. The third D is distractions. And you combine them all, you'll get dogs that actually can be, even if you just want your obedience better and your dog to be more reliant. You want your dog to lay at your feet at a Starbucks for 30 minutes. This is what you got to practice. And I don't know. I mean, there's this human interpretation versus the reality of what dogs are seeing and how learning theory works. I mean, I have a bachelor's in science and psychology, and a lot of it was learning theory and those kind of courses because I was a dog trainer already. So I do understand it. I just don't harp on it and talk science and all this horseshit like the positive reinforcement trainers because it's not needed. Again, I'm going to do this video and your dog has to see. That's the other part, right? Sometimes when we're living our life doing stuff that could be important or mundane, they think we're too distracted to be as vigilant to the situations as we are. Dogs are keeping too much track of things. They follow us. They're overreacting, over-anticipating, and they feel that if they keep doing that, why not overreact on a higher level to something that has a greater importance or more stimuli, more going on, right? New people, more people, new reactions on walks, new environments, more distractions. Good boy. I've done the work, so why aren't you treating him? People say that because I've done a lot of treating. His reward is just to hang out with me. He can just chill. Minnie can just relax. We had a long day here, up here. It's beautiful, huh? By the way. But again, turn my back to them. They should still listen. I'm going to go to 5 minutes, and I'm going to cut this video off. It's just how long do you want to hear me talk and look at my dogs? Maybe a long time. Let me know. But circle drills. But you'll see here towards the end, if I give them a different cue, I'm saying all these words, right, all around them, but if I say the one specific word that's been conditioned to release them, you're going to see a different response. So I want them to check in. Always want eye contact when I segue. Minnie, watch. Okay, Minnie. And then they get released, and there we go, out of the trance, if you will. So, and they're happy dogs. I'm not breaking their spirit. They can be free, but I trust their ability to listen, even if I gave them a recall, whatever, right? So I hope this point was made. I like to just drive these points home because this is what is needed, even if you want to solve your dog's behavior problems, or one of the ways, this way I do it.